Welcome back to our minute-to-minute analysis of Matrix Reloaded. Last time, Neo and Smith's rematch was about to begin. What comes next was one of the most complicated scenes to film, Neo's fight against the Smiths. What did it take to bring this fight scene to life? Let's find out. Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Before we begin today's video, we would like to announce the giveaway of the Matrix Comics 20th Anniversary Edition. Co-created by the Wachowskis, it's a collection of short stories within the Matrix universe. We will also be giving away an original Matrix poster signed by Matrix Explained and a limited edition Matrix 300-piece puzzle. For your chance to win these prizes, please be subscribed to this channel, leave a like on this video, and leave in the comments what character you would like to see return in Matrix 4 and why. The winner will be announced on May 4th. We begin as Smith attempts to assimilate Neo. Neo resists, and the battle begins. According to Keanu Reeves, this fight scene had more choreography than the entire first movie. The location looks like a typical basketball court or park that is common in areas like the Bronx or Chicago, but it's actually a set built in a soundstage, one that is twice the size of other conventional Hollywood studios. The filming techniques and special effects used for this scene were very impressive for their time. After the set was built, photographs of every inch of the site were taken, then digitized and reconstructed on a computer so that the computer-generated version of the set would be indistinguishable from the real one in the movie. People from the special effects team showed a concept of Neo and Smith's fight to the Wachowskis. You can see this concept on screen. Neo and Smith's fight scene took about 9 weeks of preparation and choreography before filming.
I believe I had over 500 moves.
To create the Smith clones, dozens of stuntmen who could be dressed and make up to look like Hugo Weaving were used on set. CGI and 3D models of Neo and the Smiths were used for some of the more difficult or impossible stunts. Today, it's easier than ever to notice the CGI effects and touch-ups thanks to HD quality video. While many people negatively criticize the use of CGI, understanding the amount of work that was still needed to make this scene might make them appreciate it a little bit more. Reeves and Weaving did a lot of the fighting in this scene. Everything that was needed to bring this fight scene to the big screen is an example of the meticulous attention to detail of this trilogy, work that very few directors would even bother with. Going back to the fight, while Neo and the Smiths are hitting each other, a female civilian carrying groceries enters the park. She doesn't notice the ensuing chaos until it's too late. In only a second, her shell is hijacked by an upgrade agent. And right before the upgrade agent was about to report the situation, a Smith appears and assimilates him. Smith needs more. More Smiths flood the park, and they dogpile Neo. Neo realizes that he can't handle that many Smiths, and with a burst of power, the Smiths are blown off of him, and Neo flies away. This early in the sequels, Smith had already assimilated a large number of humans. Despite there being dozens of them fighting Neo at the same time, Smith still couldn't beat him. This will change by the end of the sequels once Smith has assimilated certain powerful Matrix programs.
Somehow he's found a way to copy himself.
Is that what he was doing to you?
I don't know what he was doing, but I know what it felt like.
What?
It felt like I was back in that hallway. It felt like dying.
Neo describes the sensation of being assimilated. He felt like that day in the hallway. Neo was reminded of that moment that Smith killed him in the first movie. He felt like he was dying. When Smith assimilates someone, he replaces their consciousness and takes over their body or shell. So being assimilated feels like dying according to Neo. But do the victims actually die? Maybe we'll find out later.
The machines are tunneling to avoid our defense system. I urge the Council to realize the truth. This is the single greatest threat we have ever faced. And if we do not act accordingly, we will not survive.
250,000 sentinels are digging their way to Zion. Locke needs everyone to defend the city, but no amount of preparation is going to save them. Zion number 5 lasted 72 hours once the machines began their attack. This revelation came courtesy of the train man in Enter the Matrix.
72 hours. 72 hours.
What did you just say?
That's exactly how long Zion lasted last time.
What do you mean and who are you?
Me? Nobody. Just a spectator enjoying the ride.
So even though Locke was right and his frustration was justified, there is nothing he can do to stop the inevitable end of Zion. Locke is a skeptic by nature. He does not believe in his people's choice of religion. He believes that only military might and strategy can defeat the machines. Yet members of the Zion Council and a large number of its citizens believe in Morpheus and his crew, especially the One. Locke points out the absurdity of the situation, but Counselor Hammond comes out in defense of this belief.
It could take a single ship days to find the Nebuchadnezzar.
Then send 2.
This is insane.
Careful, Commander.
In previous videos, we've discussed the possibility that Hammond is a disciple of the Oracle, and that is why he perpetuates this belief. Locke cannot understand the logic behind such blind beliefs. He sees it as the Council pointlessly increasing the risk of the people of Zion at a moment where every man and woman is needed to defend the city. The Council puts in a call to all captains to search for the Nebuchadnezzar.
Captain Soren of the Vigilant will answer the Council's call.
Kip, I think we should volunteer. What? You have gone crazy.
Listen, shut your hole, Bane, before I put you in one.
Remember, that is not Bane. It's Smith who wants to find Neo and kill him to fulfill his purpose. Captain Niobe then offers to help Morpheus. Niobe is more of a realist than a skeptic. She is also the best pilot of the Zion army, so sending Niobe to risk her life and her crew to find Morpheus is the Council agreeing to send some of their best soldiers to rescue a myth. She is also Locke's girlfriend, and he is not too happy.
Niobe, what are you doing?
What I can.
Why?
Locke's reaction is understandable. Niobe did just accept a potential suicide mission after all. But why would she accept such a mission? Is she indebted to Morpheus? Does she feel guilty for abandoning him after he chose his path to search for the One? Or does she still have feelings for him?
You have it very deep inside you. Hidden, perhaps from yourself. But I see it. There. Creating such heat. Back off. You're in love. Are you not?
Niobe does not believe in the prophecy. That much is clear. But she somehow believes that Morpheus and Neo can save them. Next time, Neo meets the Merovingian and Persephone for lunch and dessert. For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.